Good afternoon and welcome back. Today I'm doing another foundation review, and it's a foundation that I have actually reviewed previously. So I did it at some point last year. I think it might have been last summer. But I'm doing it again this year for two reasons. One, the company has reformulated this foundation, and secondly, they've added extra shades. So last year, let me show you the foundation first. It's by Hourglass. I received it in the post today, and it's the new formulation of the Immaculate Liquid Powder Foundation. So the shade I've got it in is Ebony. So the foundation costs £50 in the UK and $56 in America. So it's actually a very expensive foundation. But if it does what it claims to do, then I think personally, for being a very oily skinned person, I think it will be worth the money. So it comes in 22 shades, from very light, fair, to I would say deep-ish skin tone. So up to my skin tone colour and not much darker. So the two darkest shades are Chestnut and Ebony is the shade I will be testing out today. So let's read what it says about the foundation. So on the Space NK website, it says the breakthrough liquid powder foundation that absorbs oil, camouflages imperfections, and delivers a long-lasting velvet matte finish. The revolutionary formula works throughout the day to control oil, while it's been shown to reduce the appearance of blemishes, pores, and acne scars for naturally matte complexion perfecting coverage that lasts. So the finish is velvet matte, the coverage is buildable medium to full, and the skin type is oily or blemish prone skin, which is me exactly. So the key features of the product is oil-free formula, transforms from a liquid to powder and dries down instantly to a long-wearing velvet matte finish that never looks dry, dull or cakey. It's non-comedogenic, so it doesn't block the pores. Formula won't cause blemishes or clog pores. Advanced cashmere kaolite clay works continuously throughout the day to control oil that can lead to blemishes, while drawing out impurities to keep skin clear. In a recent study, it was shown to absorb 75% of its weight in oil while retaining moisture in the skin. Unparalleled oil control eliminates the need for powder, blotting papers or constant touch-ups throughout the day. Safe for sensitive, blemish-prone skin. Hourglass Innovation Immaculate features a proprietary blend of cutting-edge ingredients to help oily skin. Then this thing here, phytosterm, edelweiss, an active derived from a rare alpine plant rich in antioxidants, has been observed to smooth the skin, nourish the complexion, and protect from free radicals. Oxygenating solvents deliver oxygen to the skin to help clear pores, and it's available in 22 shades, and it gives a list of all the shades with the undertone. So the two dark shades, Chestnut is for deep warm undertone and Ebony is for deep golden undertone. And then it says how to apply. Prep complexion with Hourglass Veil Mineral Primer. Shake tube and squeeze product onto the back of the hand using the Hourglass No. 2 foundation brush or retractable kabuki brush. Load product evenly onto the brush. Using circular strokes, apply and buff the product onto the face, loading the brush as needed. Work quickly and in small sections as Immaculate immediately transforms from liquid to powder as you blend. Sponge application is not recommended. Okay, that's good because I don't use a sponge anyway. Okay, so we've got all the information. So let's crack on and do this. So I'm going to use the Hourglass Veil Primer. I have got a bottle, so I've got the... It's not even 10 mils. How much is this? It's 8.95 mils. So the price of this, I'm going to tell you now, this primer is fantastic, but that comes at a cost. It costs, I'm just going to get the information up here. So I'm again looking at the Space NK website. So in the UK, this small bottle, it says it's 10 mil, but it's not 10 mils. It's under 10 mils. Is £20. Okay? Hear that? £20. And I'll let you know how expensive this product is. If you buy the 30 mils, the 30 mils is, let's have a quick look, is £55. And the 60 mil, which is considered jumbo, is £98. Alright, not saying anything, but there you go. So I've got this one, which is the 20 mils. So as you can imagine, I use it very sparingly. So let's put some of that on first. So I'm only going to put that much on. Okay, so that's that. Before I continue, actually, I just wanted to show you. So this is the foundation I bought last year. So again, it was £50, and this is in chestnut. So this is the old formula. I just really want to show you the shade. So I can do this whilst the primer is just sitting on my skin. So this is chestnut. Okay. So that's chestnut there. Can you see that? And then if I show you the new shade, so it comes in this new tube now, it comes like that, and this is Ebony. So I stopped using the chestnut last year, basically because I just found it just a bit too light, too ashy on me. So there you go. So that's the Ebony on top. So you can see there's a bit of a difference. This one's definitely the top one, which is Ebony, richer, and the chestnut below is more pale, so it appears ashy on my skin. So this Ebony should work out, I think, for me. Should work out okay. Right, so let's do this. I'm going to spray my brush with a new setting spray I bought recently by Cover FX. It's a mattifying setting spray, so I want to give this a go. I was going to buy my Urban Decay All Nighter because I know that works, but I wanted to try something new. So let's see how this one works. And let's squeeze some of this on, shall we? I'm going to be very sparing in how I use this because at 50 quid a go, I really don't want to be wasting this product. So hopefully that's going to be enough for my face. It doesn't even feel full, to be honest, but hopefully it is. Right, let's do this. Yeah, the colour's a perfect match, no problems there at all. So that amount I just put on the brush has given me, I would say, a medium coverage, and you can see immediately that it is a very much a natural finish, so what they call a velvet matte finish, and the colour looks good. I like the colour, so there's no problems there at all. So I'm just going to put some more on. I just don't want to waste this product. I mean, 50 quid, I don't want to waste it at all, but I feel like there's hardly anything in this. So that's how much I put on there. I can hear my niece crying out there. I don't know what's going on there. Someone's upset her. Hopefully she won't come bursting in. Right, personally I'm very happy with this finish. It's drying down, but it's definitely, you can see it's definitely a matte finish. Colour's perfect. Hope you can see, just look at my my neck and my chest. The colour is perfect for me. I really like the finish. It feels light, it blended out really easily. I'm a bit concerned about how much I had to put on just then, just to get this coverage, because that was like 2 pumps I used there, and it doesn't feel like there's much in the product in the first place. So I'm going to be scraping every little bit out of this. You watch me. But it feels good, it looks good. I'm actually very confident this foundation is going to work really well for me, because I know the other product worked, no problems at all. I'm just looking at how the colours have dried down on my hands, so if you can see there, hopefully you can. So this top one is the ebony and the bottom one was the chestnut. So you can see, hopefully you can see that the colours, how the colours look. Okay, right. I'm now going to finish off the rest of my makeup. Wondering if I should put some setting powder on. Yeah, it's drying down. It's actually very smooth. It does feel like I've got powder on my face, actually. But I'm going to put a little bit of setting powder on because it's what I do. So just put a little bit on, and then I will finish off the rest of my makeup and come back to you in a moment. Okay, makeup is all done. I think this looks pretty good if I say so myself. Love the colour, love the feel. It does, it feels great. It's giving me the coverage, which is exactly what I like, so I'm more than happy. So look, have a closer look at how it's finished. If you look closely at my pores, everything is nicely covered. Really pleased with this. So I'm going to be wearing this all day. I'm going out today. I'm going into London. I'm going to visit some friends, going to cinema, going to see Guardians of the Galaxy. We're going to go and eat afterwards. So it's a nice good 2-hour drive to London. Do all of that, socialise, 2-hour drive back, and then I will catch up with you after all of that. Okay, so I will see you later. Have a good day. Bye. Good evening, welcome back. I've had a really long day of testing out this foundation today, and to remind you, the foundation I was testing out was the Hourglass Immaculate Liquid Powder Foundation. I'm sorry I haven't got the tube with me because it's upstairs, but it's one that looks like this. This is the new formula of the foundation. Right, so I was wearing it in the new colour, Ebony, and this is how we got on. So the time now is, because I've been wearing this foundation for what, nearly 10 hours now. Let's have a quick look and see what the time is. Time now is, ooh, yes, just after 9:30. So I've been wearing the foundation for a good 9 hours today. Now, for those of you who haven't seen my videos before, I always test my foundations on 3 main things. So it's usually performance, to see if the foundation has broken up on my face. So has it melted, faded or separated. I check for oil control, and I check for transfer. What I also looked at earlier was the colour selection of the foundation. So as I said earlier, there was 21 shades in the new selection. I think it was 21 shades. Let me double check that. Saying something and I can't remember how many shades there were. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 22 shades now. And they've got some extra lighter shades, and they've got a new darker shade, which is Ebony, which is the one I'm testing today. Right, so how did this foundation do? So let's have a look at my face. 9-hour wear, and I have been out and about outside. I've been driving, because I had to drive up to London, so that's a good 2 hours there, 2 hours back. Eating, drinking, chatting, walking about, you know, just having some nice time with my friends up in London. And how has the foundation performed? And I haven't blotted once. Obviously there's no lipstick left because I've been talking and eating and drinking, but I haven't blotted once. So if you look and see how this looks now, this is not bad at all. So looking at my forehead, hope you can see this clearly. My forehead, a little bit of fading up there, but not too much, just a little bit. My cheeks, you can still see my blush on my cheeks, but it's not bad at all. My chin looks okay. Looks like it has faded a little bit, but not too much. I'd say it's been a gentle fade. Let's go on to this side. Oh dear. Right, on this side, obviously. So I must have been touching my face or leaning against something here, because you can see it's completely worn away here. To have been worn away that much, I'm assuming that I must have touched something, or I had my hands to my face or something, because that is quite a significant fade there. I think I must have touched something, because it's nothing like that on the rest of my face. So, let's have a look. Let's take my glasses off and look under my nose pads, because I was wearing my glasses today. Not too bad actually on my nose. I think you might agree. Not too bad at all. Right, okay. So I'm already thinking, performance-wise, because of the fading and separating, particularly this area here, it's a fade. I'm thinking about 8.5, 9 at the moment, but we'll see. Let's have a look at the oil. I'm hoping this lighting is okay. I could put the ring lights on, but I really hate putting the ring lights on. So I'm just going to see if we can manage without using the ring lights. So let's have a look at the oil control side of things. So again, for those of you who've never seen my videos before, I didn't say hello and welcome. Welcome. The worst foundations I've tried have used 5 of these sheets, 5 solid oil sodden sheets of these blotting sheets, and the best foundations have used 2.5 of these, and that's what I'd normally expect of a good oil controlling foundation. So let's see how we get on with this one today. So this is sheet number 1. I can already tell that's not too bad. Let's do down here. Okay, so we've got some transfer there. That's quite a bit of transfer. So that's one sheet. That's 2, and there's foundation on that as well. Okay, I would say that's 2. I would say that's 2.5 sheets there of blotting sheets. So if I think about my score, I think for performance, I am going to give this foundation out of 10. I'm going to give this a 9 out of 10 because it actually looks pretty good. Apart from this bit here, which I'm not quite sure what happened here, but it really does look bad, doesn't it? Let me drop that down to an 8.5 out of 10 because I really don't know what happened there. So I think for performance, I'm going to give this an 8.5 out of 10 because I can see now that I've blotted. Yeah, 8.5 out of 10. Oil control, that wasn't bad. 2.5 sheets there. That's not bad at all. So I'm going to give this a 9 out of 10. Transfer, it does transfer. That was pretty clear. And obviously, whatever happened, whatever I did, I rubbed off quite a bit of the foundation here. So I think for transfer, I'm going to give this 6.5 out of 10. Because there's obviously been some transfer. So whatever we've got, we have got 9.5. No, we've got 9, we've got an 8.5, so that's 17.5. Plus 6, I can't add, that's 23. That's 24 out of 30. Now that is not bad for one of my foundations. But let's not forget the price of this thing is £50. £50 for a foundation. So you know I'm not going to be able to use this foundation all the time. It's going to be used for special occasions. Definitely. If I know I'm going to be out for a long day, something social, I want to look decent for a long period of time, this is the time I'll use that foundation. It's definitely not an everyday foundation because I can't be using up a £50 foundation like that every day. No way. So I'd say this foundation is very good if you've got oily skin. I don't know how it would perform if you've got dry skin. I would say that it's not for dry skin. And I actually think on the website it did say earlier on that it's for sensitive, normal and oily skin, I think it said. No, I think it was for sensitive, combination and oily skin. And I think that's what this foundation is definitely for. I love it. I absolutely love it. I think this new colour Ebony is perfect for me. I wish they could go another shade darker because they've done it in the Seamless Vanish Stick. In the Vanish Stick there's loads of shades and they've gone really deep in the shade selection there. So I don't see why they can't do it with this Immaculate Liquid foundation. Just to introduce one darker shade really isn't enough, especially when you look at the sea of light colours and beige colours there. Then you've got two darker shades and they're pretty close together, these two shades, because I can get away with one colour and this colour is a perfect match. So anybody who's deeper than me, it's not going to go. For us oily skinned people, I think it's worth the investment. I love it. I've now got 2 of them. So what I'm going to do with the chestnut foundation, I'm probably going to mix it with some of the foundations that the colour's been a good match, but oil performance hasn't been so good. I'm thinking about foundations like the Makeup Forever and the LA Girl, what's it called, Illuminating Foundation. I'm thinking I could mix those 2 with this foundation because the colours in those are great. They're just crap when it comes to oil control. But that's me. Tell me what you do. Have you tried this foundation? Could you afford to buy this foundation? If you've tried it and you've used it, what did you think? Is it going to be your holy grail? For me, this is a foundation I know I'm always going to have in my collection.